Harley, you want to race? You feel fast today? All right, ready, set, go. Oh, we're gonna go. All right, we got stuff we gotta do. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Bones here. So I have quite a few estimates that I had to work on yet this morning and pretty much all day. So I'm gonna turn you over to my old man. He's currently working down at the south side of the island doing some tiling for a bathroom renovation we have going on. So you get to spend the day with him. Enjoy.
Some of the stuff you want to pay attention to when you're laying out tile is first figuring out what you're gonna do. So we have all the lines here on this tile ran square right up until we get into the river rock. With the square pattern on this, meaning that everything's just stacked exactly like haystack would be everything off center of each other. So when you're running 1224 tiles, such as we're doing, whatever you want to do when you're running the 1224s, the maximum you can split it is 30%. So with a 30% split, you can't quite get a good layout. Plus, having this straight stack, and then we put this over here with the gray tile, a 1224 running on a haystack or a stagger stack. What it's going to do, it's going to throw off your whole pattern. It's going to make everything look like it doesn't belong. The whole idea is you want this to look like it was just there. It was all planned out, it was purposeful, and it had a meaning. So the biggest thing to do is plan out first so you have minimal waste, and then you have maximum effectiveness on how the tile is going to look. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and get that laid out, and then we'll go from there. Just trying to keep it organic looking on the rock. You don't want to cut the edges, so you got to come back and backlay everything by hand, which is a little tricky, but well worth the time. Put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, it's the ugly truth. How they coming for you? Yeah, yeah, no. Don't you think some of the things I've done on the tile to flow on that line across into the niche with one piece, kind of did something different. Laid up from top down. And that way all my splits are pretty much equal, but yet makes a nice wraparound. So the bull nose going up there right now pretty much ends the tile run. There's two ways to do it, that or the Schluter itself. Some people run just rough edge. Makes it look really rough. We choose to do it with bull nose or with Schluter. Give it a good finish. So that's what we're doing there.
A couple of weeks ago, I was trying to be really nice, and I let my dad take my 2019 KX 450 out for a ride with my cousin. They were gonna go trail riding. I wasn't planning on attending, so I just let him borrow my bike, and they both went out to Walker Valley. Well, everything was going great. They had a fun time riding trails. Nothing really bad happened. He didn't even dump the bike while he was there. But as he was coming home, he went across some railroad tracks. One of the straps holding down my bike broke. It literally snapped, and the bike fell off the back of the trailer. Well, I've been waiting on some parts for this thing to arrive, and they're all finally here. So now I gotta start putting the bike back together. Alright, now that we got this thing rolled out, let's take a look over the damage that was done on the bike. Thankfully, for the most part, this was mainly cosmetic, but my handlebars did get damaged pretty badly, so I had to swap those over. It's hard to tell, but this front fender is pretty well scraped up, as well as some minor scratches along the side, like right here. When it fell off, it landed over on the right side of the bike, so there's just some minor scratches. Thankfully, nothing happened right here with the engine or the pipe, nothing with the radiator, so that's always ideal. But the muffler did get scraped up decently well, but once again, it's all cosmetic, so it's nothing I really had to worry about. The main issue is with everything that's on the handlebars. As you can see, my grips are pretty much trashed. Some of the plastic is scraped up. The reservoir is tore up really bad. That's just a cover. I'll just have to replace it. The bars themselves are actually bent. It's hard to tell, but when you're sitting on the bike, the handlebars are kind of twisted, so the wheel will be facing straight and you'll be steering left. So obviously that's not good. Let's take a look at the other side. My launch control is supposed to be nice and secured to the handlebars. Well, guess what? It's not. It's flopping around. It's flopping around. Then again, another reservoir cover right here, scraped up. For the most part, this should be a pretty easy fix. Thankfully, it's not too much. The main thing that's kind of been a bummer is not being able to ride for the last 4 weeks. The track's been closed for the last couple of weeks, so at least I haven't missed out on too much, but I do want to get back on the bike here sooner or later, so let's get to work. Unfortunately, the bar clamps got bent when the bike fell off the trailer, so it takes a little bit more work to get at these. But we're gonna get them straightened out. And then once that's done, we can actually start putting things on the new handlebars. Right now, this bike looks a little weird without everything. This is my main functions right here. I don't want to jinx myself here, but at least this is going relatively easy. We'll see if that holds up. And I probably just jinxed myself, so I already regret saying that. So we'll see what happens. All right, we've gone ahead and got the handlebars off. Everything's disconnected from them as well. So time to put the new ones on and get everything put back together. This reservoir cover right here is gonna be a fun one. As you can see, that is really shaved off. This screw looks pretty badly damaged, so I sure hope I can get at it. We'll see. We're getting down to the finishing touches here, so all I have to do is install this grip right here. I got it partially on, but it takes a little effort to get it on there fully. So once that's on, then this thing's gonna be all done and I should be able to go riding again. Well, I'm officially all done swapping over the handlebars for this KX450 here. I'm gonna take it for a quick run, make sure that everything works fine, just like the clutch, the front brake. Well, after taking the bike for a spin, everything seems to check out. I've just got to do some fine tuning on the placement of the clutch and the front brake, but after that, everything should be good. I'm just happy that the bike's working again and I can go riding. And with that, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.